Hello there. Horrible news again. We've got the death of Tanya Roberts, and she was walking her dogs and fell down and died a couple of days later in hospital after being raced to hospital. Um, I knew of Tanya Roberts mostly because in the 80s there was a movie called The Beastmaster, and she did also a movie called Sheena, and she just seemed to be also in posters and magazines everywhere as, the quintessential beautiful fit woman that was had a wild side because of the Beastmaster stuff. So at the time we had He-Man, we had Beastmaster, we had Conan, we had these sort of themed movies, with the people wearing the animal skins and you know being aware of animals, and being in wars and fighting for justice and all this stuff. And yeah, so she's another actress that kind of you perceived as a big sister, like much like Dawn Wells or any of these women that played these roles, or men in roles. But at the moment we're talking about a lady who's died. And but she was also a Bond girl in A View to a Kill, and A View to Kill was a tremendous movie. That's the one with the Duran Duran soundtrack. So it was during a real hip and cool time of movies. She's also a Charlie's Angel at some point. But yeah, mostly, I would know her as a Bond girl and Beastmaster and Sheena. But they all came out in fairly, over a couple of years there. So we kind of got saturated with her image and felt like we knew her very well. And so it's not nice to hear about this. She was only 65 years old, and as I say, in the 80s she was the dream girl for a young teenage guy that liked watching movies. All right, well, rest in peace. The more modern people would know her from that 70s show. But yeah, rest in peace, Tanya Roberts. And I fully intend getting hold of Beastmaster and Sheena and View to Kill and watching them. Sorry, my face is paralysed, but it's the doctor tells me that it's going to come back very soon. So, all right, these things happen. Face paralysis, that is. Well, actually, I mean, people pass away. That happens too. These things happen. Like people pass away, but it's still not fun to hear of this one. That's for certain, because she was just so cool. All right, over and out, people.